Good morning, friends. It's Dr. Jackson with your spoonful of PBJ for the week. I hope you don't mind me coming to you with the roar of the ocean behind me. My sweet husband decided that now's the time. There was not going to be a good time in this season for us to get away and unwind and just relax. So he made an executive decision that we're going to do it right now. And I am so grateful. I needed this. So I hope it's okay. But even though we're away, I could not stay away from you all and just giving you just a bit of what's been on my heart and on my mind as I've been thinking over the last 2 weeks and just kind of walking through some things. I started a new health journey, and protect your peace. We talked about control what you can control. So I decided to control what I can control concerning my health, and it's been some peaks and it's been some valleys. There's been some discouragement, as you can expect. But it just kind of brought a question to mind that I wanted to ask you today. What is your big goal? What is that thing that you should be accomplishing, or the thing maybe that you walked away from or forgot about? What is the thing you're supposed to be working on that you've been discouraged about? When I think about big goals, I think about this health journey that I'm on right now. It's definitely a big goal. But I also think about my dissertation process and my doctoral process, the proudest moment of my life, but the most difficult thing that I've ever done. I discovered through that process and this journey that I'm on right now that your why has to be greater than your want. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Your why has to be greater than your want. I've had weeks in this journey that I have lost not a pound, honey, nothing fell off. And I've had some weeks where I was just overjoyed because I could see the results and see the numbers from my hard work. And I have to be honest and let you know that I have not been overly excited about some of the things that I need to eat, that I have eaten, that I need to do. But I've made a decision that my why is greater than my want. When I look at the statistics concerning the coronavirus and COVID-19 and the different things that put you in greater risk, I realize that there's some things that I can do for myself to get myself out of some of those risk factors. So that's what I'm doing. That's my why. I want to live. So my why is greater than my want. I don't care what the food is. I don't care about the extra sleeping in. It may take me a moment, but I get over that moment real quick because I remember my why. I want to live. When I think back to my dissertation journey, let me just be honest, okay? Can I just talk to y'all? Can we talk? Can we be friends? My doctoral process took 7 years. It was a 4-year program. It took me 7 years, and I am not proud of that. But I think truth is so important because when you look at somebody's life and look at their highlight reel, oftentimes you don't know what they went through to get there. It wasn't that I was not capable. It wasn't that I couldn't get it done. It wasn't even that I was consistently working on it for 7 years. I'm just going to lay it all out there. I ran away from it for 3 years. Just running, just avoiding it. I went through all of the coursework, got through that, took this big test called comps, got through that, no big deal. And then I got to the point where I had to write 5 chapters. And I've always told myself, I'm not a writer. Just let me talk about it. If the people would have just let me talk about it, I would have been a doctor a long time ago. Okay? Just let me talk about it. I'm not a writer. I've told myself that for years. And it was so ingrained in me of what I was telling myself that I was paralyzed by my own words. I couldn't work on it. Every time I sat down to do it, there was this huge block. I didn't know how to bust through it. I didn't know how to get through it. I didn't know how to push through it. So I just avoided it. I completely avoided it for 3 years until I got a new why. My original why is you need this doctorate for your career. It looks really good on your resume. You don't want to get to a certain place in your career where you need the doctorate and you don't have it. That's okay. But my real why was when I noticed that my daughter was watching me. She was watching me struggle through this. She was watching me quit. She was watching me give up. She was watching me avoid. And I made the decision that I was never going to give her the excuse to quit the hard thing. I was never going to be her reason to walk out on the thing that's most challenging. So I had to pull myself together. My why became because I need to show my baby that even when it's hard, it doesn't have to be impossible. And once I grabbed hold of that why, y'all, it took me 1 year to do something that I ran away from for 3 years. I had some great people rally around me. This woman, Dr. Terry Milton, she was my dissertation chair. And Dr. Milton, if you are watching this, I will be grateful for you for all eternity. Y'all, this woman rolled up to my house. You hear me? Dr. Milton came to my house, knocked on the door. I opened the door. There she stands. And she said, now what are we going to do about this? I avoided Dr. Milton. You hear me? Every time I saw her coming, I went the wrong way because I knew that I was running. She didn't let me run. She loved me too much to allow me to run. She said, Patrice, quitting is not an option. You don't get to quit. And we sat at my dining room table and made a plan. And she held me accountable for that plan. So when you put a new why with some good old accountability, what I ran away from for 3 years, I accomplished in 1. The person who has told herself for years and years that you're not a writer wrote 5 chapters. So I'm here to remind you that your why has got to be greater than your want. What is your goal? What is the big thing? I'm not talking about the daily stuff, and it takes daily stuff, so we're not throwing that away. But what's the big thing that you know you are supposed to be doing right now that maybe you've been avoiding for a little while or you've been running from? What is that thing? Your why has got to be greater than you want or you'll want to. And when you get that why up to where it's supposed to be, and you get some loving, challenging or accountability around you, you can do it. You can do it. I hope that this has encouraged your heart today. I hope that you realize how strong you are, how powerful you are, how smart you are, that you have a persevering spirit, that you can rise above anything. I hope you know that. And as you go forward and tackle that big old goal, I want you to grab that why and hold on to it for dear life and watch how you can shock yourself. My prayers are always with you and always for you. And I know that we're all going to be okay. So you grab hold of that why, set your face, and you get moving, my friend. Y'all have a great day. See you later.